Hello, my name is Jonas Voot, and I'll be presenting the Southwest case analysis today by Chad, Michael, Madison, and myself. Table of context for today is going to be the background, central identification of the case, our possible issue resolutions we came up with, the best way to resolve the issue, and a conclusion for our case today. A little bit about Southwest and a little bit of background of the case. The first passenger flight occurred over 100 years ago, and since then there have been numerous market entrants to the commercial flight industry. As of 2020, there were 59 commercial airlines based in the United States. Southwest Airlines, originally Air Southwest Corporation, was established in 1967 and has stayed true to its initial differentiator, being a low-cost airline to make travel attainable for all. In 2004, using their low-cost strategy, Southwest was the largest domestic air carrier and had 11 million monthly passengers. Now on to Southwest's culture. Both Herb Kelleher, CEO until 2008, and his successor, Gary Kelleher, believed that their employees were the single greatest strength of the company. With employees being so highly valued, Southwest made it a priority to invest in them and build a strong culture through education and community service. In 1986, Southwest began the University of the People as a way to further develop employee technical skills and leadership skills, which promoted employee retention and happiness. Additionally, Southwest has a manager and training program and educational leadership challenges that continue to develop employee leadership skills. This ultimately helps to foster and promote from within. While education helped with retention, Southwest also made it a point to maintain a community presence. Well, aside from donating tickets, Southwest partnered with several organizations to raise money and awareness for causes such as literacy. While education and community presence are vital aspects that affect the Southwest culture, equally important is providing a safe workplace. As Southwest had experienced crashes previously, the thought of another crash would be in the back of people's minds while at work, and this would have a direct effect on their interaction with each other and their customers. Thankfully, as of 2005, Southwest had never experienced a crash, let alone a fatal one. The issue identification. Understanding the issue. Southwest believes that their employees are their first and primary customer. They believe that it is important for the success of the company for their employees to have a great attitude and to be very friendly. Now, how does that translate to the interview process? What or how do interviewers at Southwest use assessments in the identification of candidates to fit into their unique culture? When interviewing potential candidates, what personality traits and attitudes are the interviewers looking for? When assessing interviewees, what psychological and behavior attitudes does the interviewer look for when interviewing these candidates? To find potential candidates, interviewers need to be uniquely trained in order to assess and identify the unique candidates interviewing with Southwest Airlines. Now on to possible solutions. The first of which would be placing an emphasis on questions that put candidates into the Big Five framework. Establishing a current employee baseline with those same questions in order to compare responses to potential new hires. The Big Five framework includes agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, extroversion, and openness. Multiple intelligences. Picking out one or two key intelligences to focus on and assessing candidates for these multiple intelligences in relation to company labor force norms. Thirdly, highlighting the concept of fit in post-interview conversation to gauge motivating factors and to gauge how well the candidate fits relative to currently employee culture. On to the best way to resolve the issue. In order to select the best individuals for the job, Southwest must combine questions and activities that place candidates within the Big Five framework, assess for multiple intelligences, and discuss the concept of fit amongst current Southwest employees. Although personality, intelligence, and fit are powerful aspects individually, one category alone is unable to sufficiently assess whether or not an employee is the best fit for a position or company. By combining all three components, Southwest will be able to secure people who are empathetic, fun loving, and creative. Without adequate activities, questions, and personnel to best model and test for Southwest working environment, it will be difficult to identify whether the individual's characteristics line up with the company's values and vivacious atmosphere. Understanding the potential employee as an individual is essential to maintaining founder Herb Kelleher's idea that the power of the people would set Southwest apart from competitors. On to personality. This is part of the Big Five framework. Unlike the Myers-Briggs assessment, using the Big Five framework allows for a sliding scale of personality traits and avoids limitations that come from a this or that assessment. Openness, being able to listen to new ideas and change with new information. Conscientiousness, being dependable, organized, or responsible. Extroversion is being comfortable with relationships, being sociable, talkative, and assertive. Agreeableness is how easy or hard it is to get along with others. Neuroticism, how much a person tends to experience anger, anxiety, and or depression. And specific emphasis can be placed on one or two of these traits that best fit within the company. If employees are extroverted but less agreeable, they may talk to customers but may sever relationships along the way. Southwest might focus on agreeableness and neuroticism. Using multiple intelligences as a foundation for the hiring process allows for a range of intelligence types to be considered. Relying on mental ability tests alone has been known to produce racial differences, and results may be skewed due to factors including culture, differential access to test coaching, and test preparation. By using multiple intelligences as an assessment, Southwest can find employees who complement their peers and create a well-rounded team. By acknowledging and celebrating individual strengths through multiple intelligence assessments, Southwest can enhance relationships with employees and secure the power of the people so honored by Herb Kelleher. Now onto the concept of fit. Post-interview, employees should share feedback about the candidate by answering specific questions to highlight the prospective employee's fit within the team. Different forms of fit include person-job, person-group, person-organization, and person-vocation fit. Person-job fit is how ability and job responsibilities interact. Do internal motivations fit aspects and rewards of the job? Person group fit is how a person would fit into the group and supervisor's work styles. Person organization fit is how a person fits the culture and norms of the working environment. Do the individual's values and beliefs fit the values and beliefs of the organization? Person vocation fit is how an individual's interests, abilities, and values align with the profession. Collecting data on personality and intelligence throughout the interview is relevant if not properly applied to the values and beliefs of Southwest. By using specific questions relative to the dimensions of fit, interviewers have a framework of how the results fit into the company's culture and not just their individual reaction to the prospective employees as an individual. And lastly, our conclusion. Oftentimes, organizations pride themselves on their innovation and products as the cause of their economic success. While that does play a role, so does the culture of the organization. According to Pfeiffer and Vega, an irrefutable business case can be made that the culture and capabilities of an organization are the real and enduring sources of competitive advantage. This realization was made early on by Southwest and has continued to provide differentiation amongst its competitors. With the airline industry requiring a high level technical competence for pilots, this aspect of hiring cannot be completely disregarded in the hiring process, but it can be improved on after bringing the right cultural fit onto the team. Thanks for listening.